Hello, good yo-yo people. I'm Nate. Hello, good yo-yo people. I'm Nate. I am a sponsored play from G Squared Yo-Yos, and this is another episode of Nate Reviews Yo-Yos. Today I am reviewing the Traveling Throw Rambler. This is their very first yo-yo and a signature yo-yo from one of their teammates, Luke Trotvine. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyways, but yes, Luke, it's one of their players, and this fits his play style, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Okay, the first section of these reviews is always the in the hand section. So what does it feel like in the hand before I actually throw it? So here we go, the Rambler. As I do this, you'll see all the specs floating around. You'll also see in the description box the full list of specs, information on myself. All right, so right away, the profile of this yo-yo is quite organic in style. It has that organic kind of V shape to it. So definitely more of a V-type shape, but very smooth, organic, like not very extreme angular. No, really smooth, really nice and organic. And then all of a sudden, as you've probably seen pictures of this floating around, and if you've played it, you'll flip it over to the caps, and all of a sudden, the hubs on this yo-yo are not, they don't match quite, you know, they're like, oh, it's normal, 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 then boom. A little bit different. The biggest difference, and now this isn't, of course, the first yo-yo to do this, is that there is a hole where the axle would go through, which, you know, they deliberately designed it that way. I'm not completely opposed to that, but I'm also not completely convinced that that was necessary. And I think why they did that, so they put a hole there so that you know, you aren't getting an axle stripping out or poking through whenever you have a really thin wall there. So if you just take away the wall completely, you don't have to worry about that. Let's talk about the hubs a little bit. So you have this nice IRG in there. You're gonna be able to get your thumb in there pretty solid, real easily. But then it has this nice little beefy, sort of wider ring, and then it's got a little bit of step, you know, and then it's got a more deliberate, smaller ring that you can see very easily there. And then it goes into the actual hub and then the hole, okay? So that's the design there. The finish on this is a bead blast finish, really nice and smooth in the hand. As far as bead blast, it's just as good as any other bead blast I felt. I really like bead blast finishes. They're always really nice and smooth on the hand and for grinds and so forth. I don't really grind a lot, but it also just, even if you're not a grinder, I think, or if you don't do a lot of grinds, it also just feels good in the hand, even just holding it. That's why we do these in the hand sections, because yo-yos aren't just how they play in the string. For me, and I think a lot of yo-yoers, it's really important how it actually feels in the hand and on all. Full size, nice width to it, nice comfortable grip in the hand because of that organic V-type shape. You're not going to get a lot of hard catches, and that really super smooth off edge. You know, no sharp deliberate edge to that, so on catches it's going to be nice and smooth. If I were to critique anything as far as visual design, I think it doesn't necessarily match perfectly the sort of organic flow. I think they could have matched the flow of this a little bit better in the caps themselves and the hubs themselves. I think what they were trying to do was kind of create a pretty decent weight distribution, and I think they did that, and I'll talk about that more on the string section, but I think that could have been a little bit more smoother, a little bit more organic flow to that, so that visually, I'm not saying it's ugly, but I think that certainly that it could have maybe just kind of been a little bit more deliberate to have a little bit smoother, a little bit more organic of a flow, instead of these kind of bump, you know, and then and then a hole. And so it could have been flowing a little bit better, so visually it would look a little bit different. But you know, it also gives it a unique feel, so it's kind of like a, You know, it depends on what your take on it is. It's unique in that way that it doesn't look like a lot of yo-yos out there. Traveling Throw also kind of seemed to partner up a little bit with MonkeyfingeR on some of their things, on their extras. Their flowable silicone is MonkeyfingeR Snot, whatever you call it. You'll see the name of that in the description. So they also comes with the center. It comes with the center track bearing, but they also included the MonkeyfingeR. It's the Tornado. It's a ceramic centering track bearing. So I played with that a little bit. I really like it. It's the first time I played with that. It's great. If you like center track bearings and you like ceramic bearings, it's a great combination of the two at a pretty affordable price. Anyways, but it comes with that as well. So it comes with 2 bearings. It comes with some really decent flowable silicone with great response, and I'm a big fan. Mine also came with the sole string. I don't know if the production comes with that. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but it comes with some sole string, which I like that a lot. I got to play that at Worlds this last year, and that was fantastic. So my hands are getting really cold, so let me go ahead and warm them up, and then we'll talk about the on the string section. So here we go, on the string. All right, welcome back to the on the string section. I have gone inside and warmed up a little bit, and so I can actually feel my hands again. But yeah, this is the on the string section. So we talk about, we talk about what is on the string. Okay. As I mentioned, this is a signature yo-yo. It's also their first yo-yo by Traveling Throw for one of their sponsor players, Luke Trotvine. Sorry again if I butchered your name, Luke. I'm 1,000 apologies. But yes, this is his signature yo-yo. So let me just make my opinion on this really quick. So if, oh, that was cool. Anyways, with a signature yo-yo, okay, any signature yo-yo, you are buying a yo-yo that you presume is the exact yo-yo that that player whose signature yo-yo it is. Okay, anyways, you're buying a yo-yo that fits that player's play style exactly. At least that's the idea. That's the presumption. And so when you watch their freestyle, for instance, if they are a competitor player and you know what they play like, you assume that it's going to play to tricks that they like. And that's what they were trying to do. Luke apparently plays a lot of horizontal. He has a little bit more speed in his flow and all that. So they wanted a yo-yo that was stable, that was kind of nimble, that was fast, but also really comfortable in the hand. I think they hit that. I really do. But here's the thing. If there's a thing, okay? This is just my opinion. Doing that as a very first release yo-yo is a little bit risky because it may not fit everyone's play style. Now, that doesn't mean every yo-yo plays, okay? It's hard to please everybody, okay? It's hard to create a yo-yo that's for all people, and that's hard to do. But it's a little bit harder whenever you're trying to release a yo-yo that is for one person's play style exactly. And so if you like Luke's play style, or if you play like him or want to play like him, you'd want to pick up this yo-yo. Now, I don't play like him at all, but I still really enjoy this yo-yo. So, okay, it's kind of a win-win for them, okay? They were able to design a yo-yo for one of their players as a signature yo-yo, but also release a first yo-yo that was appealing to a lot of people. And I think they did that. When I posted this yo-yo earlier this week on my Instagram, I noticed that quite a few people seem to be really liking or anxious to pick up this yo-yo, and I think for good reason. It plays really nice, it's smooth. I think the biggest thing it has going for it is this. It's really comfortable in the hand and on a catch. It plays really well, and it plays really smooth on the string. I mean, super smooth. I'm not sure who machined their yo-yo here. If I had a guess, I would think Foxland Precision. For some reason, that kind of, it feels like them. But I'm not sure who machined it, but it's very good machining. It's very smooth, yeah, it's not going to be necessarily a yo-yo for everybody, but what yo-yo is. I personally, in my opinion, I really like it. I like the way it plays. It has a nice pace to it. I would say it's very solid, and it is fairly stable on the string. It's not super floaty. You don't really necessarily want that in a yo-yo that's good for horizontal. All right, my final thoughts on the Rambler by Traveling Throw. So I think they accomplished their goal as far as fitting a yo-yo that was a signature yo-yo of one of their players, Luke, and all that they wanted to accomplish for that. They wanted a yo-yo that was really good for horizontal, and I don't really do a lot of horizontal, but it stays on that plane, you know, fairly well, so it does that. It's going to be fairly nimble. I wouldn't say it's like the most nimble yo-yo I've ever played, but nimble enough. Whatever that really means. That means really essentially that it can kind of feel a little bit lighter, but also, you know, not uncontrollable, I think. So it's not super floaty on the string, but really nice, and kind of, you can be able to push this yo-yo without feeling you're out of control of it. But I think the biggest thing that this yo-yo has going for it is that feel in the hand. It's just really comfortable, really nice and organic and round, and that finish is fantastic in the hand. And so maybe that's just me, but it's really almost more important what it feels like in the hand and on a catch to me than what it feels like on the string. Maybe I'm alone on that. So you tell me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's my generation of yo-yoers. I don't know. I'm 32, not super old, okay? But so that, you know, that might be me, and that might be my preference, but I'd be curious what you think. So comment in the, you know, on the video here. I'd be curious what you think as well. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Nate. I'm a sponsored play from G Squared Yo-Yos. That is my review of the Traveling Throw Rambler. Good day and good yo-yo. I also wanted to remind you that in the description box, if you watch this video to the end, you will now find that you can receive from Traveling Throw a 20% discount on their store alone, which is the first time I'm doing that. I think that's really cool that Traveling Throw is doing that for you guys, and as my viewers as well, promoting both of us. So check that out. If you're interested in this throw, now's the best time to buy it, and go and check them out. 20% off in their store. You can find the code in the description box. Check that out. Check out my information while you're there. And again, good day, good yo-yo. Bye-bye.